Of course, thanks for being here. Of course. It's my pleasure.
Welcome back. All week long, we're sharing travel tips to help maximize your time and money spent on vacations this year. Here, help us kick off Live's Pack Your Bags Week with tips on how to combat the biggest travel blunders is the points guy, Brian Kelly. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome back to the show. Okay. Mark and I want to travel a lot. You know, we're empty nesters, and now we want to travel. What is the biggest problem when it comes to booking, like, say, the wrong date for your hotel? What can you do to, like,
that happens?
Swap out?
Yeah. So I know I'm the points guy, but I actually do make mistakes
Yes.
once in a while. And I went to Costa Rica recently, and I was checking in, and the kind lady was like, "You booked this for the wrong dates for next week." And here are my tips. In general, when you make a mistake, don't try to blame them or the computer was messed up, because it's human error most of the time. Be nice. I immediately said,
Always be nice.
I swear, be
it's
nice.
Not a
And I was
mystery.
like, I have dad brain. I just had a child, and
Sure.
the woman immediately connected, and she was like, let me see what I can do for you. But generally, try to book hotels directly with the hotel, because if you make a mistake, if you need to leave early, those hotels have so much more leeway in changing your reservation. If you book through an online travel agency, you're up to the online travel agency, and some have better customer service than others, so book direct when possible.
Connecting flights. This
Yes.
is my nightmare. I always try to give it a good pad in between. What
You
what's
have
your
to.
go-to? Yeah.
I actually think it's criminal these days. Airlines will sell itineraries with 45-minute connections.
We've done one of those.
And in
The whole
airports
flight,
like
you're-
Atlanta, where
Yeah.
you could be running a marathon
ran.
between
We ran.
gates.
We ran.
2 hours minimum
I agree.
domestic. And internationally, especially in airports like London, where you have to connect on a bus between terminals, give yourself 3 hours. I know everyone wants to get to their destination,
Yeah,
but do
because
your
the whole-
cardio at the hotel gym.
Because the whole flight there, you're thinking, and if you're 15 to 20 minutes late taking off, you're
Yeah.
thinking, am I going to make that
Sometimes there's
connection?
like emergencies on. We've had planes with a medical that had to turn around.
You're always going to, even on a bright day in New York, air traffic. But here's the deal. If you're going to misconnect, get on in-flight Wi-Fi. You can message the airline to automatically protect you on the next flight.
Okay.
So that they save you a seat if you don't make your connection.
Oh, well, I could talk to you about in-flight Wi-Fi. That's a whole other. That's a whole other segment.
Passport expiration.
Yeah, so a lot of people, you go to Mexico, your passport just needs to be valid for the, the time that you're there. But a lot of countries have 6-month validity. And some countries like South Africa even require 2 full blank pages. And count those days correctly. I once was dating someone and he counted his days wrong. We landed in Indonesia. They put him into an immigration cell and they sent him back on the
Because the
flight.
expiration
And I
dates.
clearly enjoyed
Why
that.
That was a fun trip.
Why do they need the blank pages, honestly?
It's a weird thing that some countries have. I don't know. Some of the rules don't make any sense, but check each country. Because I know so many people right before trips to South Africa are scrambling.
Yeah.
You can't even get extra pages anymore. So everyone right now, take a look at your passport and make sure you have tons of
Pages.
validity and pages.
We do this all the time. We let our miles expire.
Oh, come on. How many times have I been on the show?
I know, but it's like sometimes it sneaks up on you. You're not even aware.
Yeah, look,
So
we're all busy. There's a free tool called awardwallet.com, and they will alert you when your miles are going to expire. And there's a lot of easy ways to keep them active. You can transfer in credit card points. But if they're going to expire, please, everyone, donate them to charity. Make-A-Wish. 80% of Make-A-Wish wishes involve travel.
So you can donate your
Donate your
miles.
miles to travel.
That's great.
To charities.
That's an incredible
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, what about missing a flight because the app said your flight was delayed?
Oh, this one hit me hard recently. This is fresh. So some airline apps are amazing. They'll give minute by minute updates. Some are not. And I recently was told my flight was delayed. I was in the airport, so what did I do? Have a glass of champagne. The lounge was right across from the gate. So when it said boarding, I immediately left and I went to the gate and it was closed. And it was the last flight out of Vegas for days. It was during a conference.
So you had to stay in Vegas for
And
days?
I let out a blood-curdling scream.
And
now,
then what happened?
I'm the points guy, so I redeemed points to go to LA and then convinced the airline to change my flight. But it took a lot. So even when you're at home and it's delayed 4 hours, you might want to stay at home, watch your favorite show.
Nah.
Go to the airport
Yeah.
because airlines will undelay flights.
That's correct. That happened to you once.
So
Yeah, it
always go
happened
to
to
the
me. I
gate.
got
See with your
undelayed.
eyes the gate. Don't
yeah.
just trust the app because they can lie and you can miss your trip.
Okay.
Okay, so traveling with kids is a challenge.
It is.
What is your biggest tip for parents?
So, when a kid's from 0 to 2, they can fly for free on your lap domestically. But internationally, it's a whole different ballgame. You generally have to pay 10% of the cost of your ticket. But a lot of people don't realize that, and then they'll try to ticket their lap infant right before a flight when the price of the tickets, they'll price it off of the full fare ticket,
That's
which can cost you
nuts.
hundreds of dollars. So
Yeah.
internationally with kids, even if they're on your lap, you have to double check that they have a ticket number. So, or else it can cost you. and
Or
it
you
can be-
leave the kid.
Or you
and
leave the
them.
kids, which is the much cheaper option.
For more like this, make sure to pick up a copy of Brian's new book, How to Win at Travel, available February 4th. Coming next, we'll tell you how you can win a trip to Mexico. Stick around.